Hello, hello. How are y'all doing today? I apologize. My computer fan is probably really loud. Let me see if I can turn down my mic a tiny bit. Maybe that'll help. Why is my tracking all weird? Why am I facing sideways? Hi, Ollie. Give me a second. I'm gonna reset my camera real quick to see if I can fix this whole facing sideways thing, because this is me facing straight on. I don't know why it's got me all weirdly tilted. Set my camera. Did that do anything? I genuinely can't tell if that did anything. Okay, camera is off. Camera is back on. Are we good now? Nope, we're still all weird to the side. Let me see what I can do here. Come on, man. Reset camera, maybe? Oh, and now I'm way zoomed out. And I'm still facing sideways. What the hell, man? Tilted for real. Apparently, yes. I can't sit like this the whole stream. My neck is going to be killing me if I do. Half a second. Where is my... I should have some way to reset my camera here. I have apparently not spent enough time looking at the settings for this thing. How is it that I know where the reset camera is on VTube Studio and not on... Okay, so I'm going to try turning my camera off and then resetting my camera. And so... Alright, come on. Reset camera. Where's my reset camera? That should have done the trick. Why did it not do the trick? Alright, camera on. And I'm still tilted weirdly. Okay. Sorry, give me a second. I have to figure this out. Alright, so I'm going to reset my camera, and I'll try this one more time. Where's my reset camera button? There's my reset camera button. Alright, are we good? Are we still tilted? We're still tilted. Okay, you know what? I have to start the stream, but I'm just gonna fix my model. Oh, now my model's gonna be all messed up when I switch scenes too. Give me a second. Controls. Why? So that'll zoom me in. How do I move up and down? Q and E to move up and down. Okay. I don't want that far up. That's probably a good amount of zoom. Am I still like horrifically tilted? I am still like horrifically tilted. Why? Oh, because I'm not facing my camera head on. I'm sitting to the side of my camera. That would be why. Okay, I think this is probably about the best I'm going to get today. So I tilt my camera maybe? That's not doing anything. Okay, well. I guess we're doing this tilted today. So today I'm playing Myst. Sorry for the brief troubleshooting. So today I'm playing Myst. For those of y'all who are not, perhaps not quite as into puzzle games as I am, Myst is pretty much I don't quite know if it's right to call it retro, because I mean, it's old, but I don't feel like it's quite old enough to call it retro, really. But, yeah, this is like sort of the OG puzzle game. I have played it before, but it has been long enough that I do not remember the solutions to most of the puzzles, and I only barely remember the lore. So this is going to be sort of a trial and error kind of thing. But, swap it over to Twitch. Cool. Okay. But yeah, I'm ready to get started. Sorry, my tracking is just off today. I don't know why it's offset so much. That looks like my neck is broken. Why? Okay, give me half a second. I'm gonna try and restart my tracking app altogether. Hi, Mio. Okay, tracking. I'm facing my camera head on. If it doesn't work this time, then I don't know what will. Alright, it's loading. It's loading. Come on, work with me here, please. I don't want to spend the entire stream looking like I somehow broke my neck because my tracking decided to be awful. Alright, come on, why are you not loading? It doesn't normally take this long to load. There we are. Right, there's my model. Gotta turn my camera on. Are we good? We're good! Woohoo! I'm really zoomed in. Well, to be entirely fair, the version I'm playing is a remaster from 2021. So while the game itself is old, the version I'm playing is not going to be as clunky as some old games are on modern hardware. But yes, I am playing the old ass game, as you put it. All right, there we go. Now I just gotta switch over to my. Oh, I'm tiny. It's had, I think, about 6 million remakes. I mean, it's kind of a classic, so it's not a surprise that it's had so many remakes. There we go. Normal-sized me. Normal-sized me in the corner. But yeah, it's had quite a few remakes. As far as I'm aware, this is just the most recent one. Alright, can y'all see that now? Sweet. Okay. I'm gonna set the puzzle solutions to classic for now. I didn't know this had a randomized puzzle option, which is kind of cool. But I am gonna set the puzzle solutions to classic for now because I don't actually remember any of them. I know I make fun of this stuff for being edgy sometimes, but and maybe the ending has not yet been written. It just strikes me as so edgy. I know that it is that because people who are 10 years older than me say it was one of their first games. Yeah, it was certainly not my first game. The first time I actually played it was a remake, I'm pretty sure. Because the original's from 1993, and I was not born yet. So, I believe the first version I played was actually a remake. Okay. We are back on the island. Escape button on your keyboard to open the menu. Okay. Oh, I can't jump off the dock. Riv. Does the game have sound? It should. Oh, I forgot to turn my desktop audio on. The sound on this is really quiet. It's mostly ambient. Pull the lever, Kronk! Alright, so we're gonna go explore some stuff, I think. This has... When I say that this is the sort of the OG puzzle game, I really mean it. It has inspired a lot of the games I've played on here before. probably... The one I can think of that's, like, off the top of my head that I think is probably the most inspired by this that I've played is probably The Witness. Although I don't think I've played that on stream. I'm not sure what these levers do, but we're gonna find out. Whoa, spooky. It's January 1st. Okay, so I can set that to a date and time. There's this creepy-ass chair thing. I don't have a date and time to set that to yet. Oh, there's some music. It was mostly just ambient waves when I was down at the... Alright, so we've got a goose. I think that's meant to be a goose. A cross. A leaf? Or maybe a butterfly? Can't quite tell. An arrow. Oh, here's another one of those levers. I think I have to pull all of those to do something. An anchor. A bug, a beetle of some kind. And a snake? Okay. Oh, and there's one up here. An eye. So there's only... I could have sworn there were only 3 here. Oh no, there's 4 here. We've got this little pond. Use spacebar to take a picture. You can access your photos through the menu. There's a whole bunch of important clues in here for later puzzles, if I remember correctly. Oh, there's a page in the book now. Who are you? I'm Melody. Hi.
You must help me. Bring me a red page. I can't see.
I mean, as far as I'm aware, there's no camera on the book, so...
Please bring me. Beg of you, bring page.
Okay, I get your point, my dude. Bring you a red page. Noted. Well, there's a lever on this painting. Pull that and boom, a door. Alright, and then I've got this book over here with blue. Serious? Or... well, I'm not serious, that's for sure. You said you played this Myst before. Are these types of games replayable? I probably half remember the puzzles. These are replayable, this one in particular, because it has a random puzzle solution setting. But the other thing about these types of games is it's... about this game in particular, is that it takes a lot of thought, even when you don't half remember the puzzle. Even when you do remember the puzzles. Oh, there's a dial on this. Okay, I'm gonna put that way, and then see what... oh, I did not mean to click out of the game. Can I not leave now? Oh, I bet I can only leave if this one's open. Yeah, there we go. But it closes this other one and puts this, like, fake bookshelf. Well, I mean, it's not necessarily a fake bookshelf. I have this set to classic solutions for the puzzles because it's been quite a few years since I first played it. Like, easily 10 years, if not more. So whatever I half remember is still going to be pretty far back in my memory. I might remember one or two of the more self-evident ones, but I don't think beyond that. I feel like you have like a British explorer voice, like a really sort of uptight. I have called this age Channelwood, and it is a very different world, though it is exactly how I imagined it. It is still amazing to see it with my own eyes. Water covers this age as far as I can see, except for a small rocky island. Elsewhere, there are only trees which grow directly out of the water. A myriad of thin wooden passageways are built just above the water and disappear into the forest. I assume they were built some time ago, for they appear aged. I am eager to discover more about this land and its people, but I have arrived here late and I must rest. What was I going to say about the puzzle? I was going to say something else about the puzzles. Oh, the nature of the puzzles in this game means that I'm pretty much going to have to explore to find the solutions anyways. So even if I half remember, like, the mechanic itself, I'm still not going to remember the solution. Although figuring out the mechanics is half the fun, but still. I was awakened this morning by strange noises coming from a pathway adjacent to the one on which I had slept. I saw a group of monkey-like people heading in my direction. They had not seen me yet. I did not feel threatened by their presence. Their response to me was one that I would have never expected. After staring at me for a short time, they fell to their knees and began what appeared to be some sort of ceremonial worship. I tried to speak to them, but they did not understand my language. Instead, they indicated through enthusiastic hand motions that I was to follow them. As we walked, I began to notice that the waters below us were changing colors. Slowly, subtly, they would change from deep blue to muddy orange, then from muddy orange to beautifully clear. I was so intrigued by the water, I had hardly noticed that we had arrived at a ladder. Climbing the ladder led us to their village, which is about 10 meters above the water and can only be reached by rope ladders that stretch from the lower pass to the village level, approximately halfway up the grand trees. It is very interesting watching these people carry out their daily tasks. Even after watching them for hours, I did not understand exactly what they were doing. At sunset, they motioned for me to follow them. I followed the creatures to the doorway of an enormous hut. Strangely, once inside, I found that the hut appeared even larger than it had from the outside. The walls were garnished with bright metals, and in the center of the hut sat the leader of these people. At least, he appeared to be their leader, for he sat a meter off the floor in a thick throne. Guards surrounded the strong creature, who was dressed in many exotic, colorful fabrics. Next to the leader sat a very old human. At least to some extent he appears human. His hair, which was only on his face and head, was completely gray, almost white, and hung very long around his frail body. His thin head hung limply by an almost grotesque neck that could not hold its head up to look at me. But what a surprise! This creature could speak my language. Shortly thereafter, I was given a bed with some hand motions that looked to be telling me to go to sleep. I look forward to learning more. As I suspected, the ancient creature is a human, but he is old beyond his own reckoning and seems almost insane. However, the tree dwellers almost revere him as a god. They are treating me now in the same fashion, which makes me feel very uncomfortable. It is almost impossible to understand this old man. His voice is feeble, but wild. He has adopted much of the language of the tree dwellers. He himself told me he had not spoken our own tongue in ages. He attempted to explain to me the history of this place. The following is my best translation of what he has told me. Many years ago, the humans and tree dwellers lived together in this place, which was then a vast island. They interacted very little. The humans dwelt on the ground, and the tree dwellers lived high above the humans. Occasionally, the island was distorted by mysterious rumblings which happened randomly, some sort of tectonic or volcanic action, I suspect. But sometimes slight, sometimes heavy tremors would only last a short time. Then they would stop, allowing everything to return to normal. One day, things changed. The rumbling began and grew quickly to unprecedented levels. Soon, it became apparent that the entire island was sinking slowly into the ocean around them. Where was I? Many of the humans died that day, but not before sacrificing themselves in order to stop the sinking of the island. The humans who lived through this catastrophe moved into the trees where they gradually died out. Maybe because they were unequipped for such an environment, but I am not sure. This is the story the old man communicated to me, although many details are very unclear in my mind. I am especially confused as to how the humans saved the island from completely sinking. In fact, I doubt the accuracy of that part of the story. The island must have stopped on its own. Yet the old man believes in the truth of the story as if he had been there, and the tree dwellers worship him, and apparently all humans, as if they were heroes or gods. The old man ended our conversation today with an event which I will never forget. He began gripping my hands tightly and murmuring something about rest and asleep. He then said, "We had expected you to come sooner." These actions filled me with a sort of immediate dread. With much effort, he stood to his feet. I tried to help, but he pushed me away with more force than I had imagined his frail body contained. The tree dwellers quietly surrounded him with very solemn faces. They then kneeled before him. He walked to each and placed his hand on their heads. All the while he murmured words which I did not understand. Finally, he turned to me and smiled. Then he closed his eyes and walked out the door and off of the narrow path high in the trees. The tree dwellers were silent. They began a procession down the nearest rope ladder. As I was descending, I saw several of them pick up the body. He had fallen onto a lower level of walkway, and carry it away. He was laid down at the dead end of a short pier-like structure. With the use of some potion, one of the tree creatures lit the pier on fire, and I watched as the flames engulfed him. As this strange funeral proceeded, the waters around the pier changed to dull green. This morning, I awoke, finding it hard to even believe the previous evening's events. The water is a dull green for as far as I can see now. For some reason, the water no longer shifts color. As I wander throughout the pathways, the creatures watch me, curious to see what I will do next. They are constantly offering me strange objects of affection. I even found food outside the doorway to the room in which I had slept. This is a unique race of beings. I hope to learn their language soon, so that I may learn more from them. I have lived on this world for 3 months off and on. Oh, purple ink. And it darkens in color as you get further up the page. That's kind of interesting. I have lived on this world for 3 months off and on, and the tree dwellers have shown great hospitality. I am even beginning to learn bits of their language. I have decided to return home for an extended stay with my loving wife and my sons, and hopefully return with them. However, I am sure Catherine will once again refuse. I think this age would be a wonderful experience for them all, and I at least look forward to how Sirius and Achenar will react to its curious inhabitants. Catherine is staying behind, as expected. My sons have returned with me, and they enjoy this age very much. They get along very well with the tree dwellers, and are picking up their language surprisingly fast. I have no doubt that it will not be too long until they can speak with the tree dwellers much better than myself. Ah, this accent hurts my voice a little bit. I am leaving tomorrow to check on the Osmoian age. Sirius has suggested that I allow him and his brother to stay. Though the idea unsettles me, I know the boys are growing up rapidly. The hospitality of these creatures is such that I could think of no better place to leave them alone for a short while, so I will consent to their request. I warn the boys not to take advantage of the respect the tree dwellers have for their ideas. They seem to understand my warning, and I have faith that they will follow it. Much to my dismay, upon arriving in Everdunes, I learn that Pran and her people are continuing to be menaced by the Choctic. I fear for their survival and plan on returning to her shortly. After checking on Sirius and Akanar here, see Everdunes journal for more information. After watching Sirius and Akanar, I see they are handling things very well, and I think I can put to... Sirius? I've been saying Sirius like Sirius Black, but I think it's probably more accurately Cirrus, like the cloud. And I think I can put to rest any fears about leaving them in Channelwood again. I feel like we're missing a page here, because we go from purple to brown ink. And for a little longer time. The tree dwellers seem slightly distressed that I am leaving, but are happy that Sirius and Akanar are staying behind again. I have been gone for over 3 days and have been to many different places. I had to tell Sirius and Akanar about Pran's death today, and they were visibly shaken, although they only remembered her from their childhood. Catherine has suggested that it would be wise for Sirius and Akanar to leave Channelwood for a while, and I have to agree. They will be returning with me when I leave again. I have told my sons that they will be returning with... Okay, how many damn pages are there left of this? Only a couple more. Okay. I can't keep doing this accent, man. I have told my sons that they will be returning with me in 2 days. They spent the entire night telling me of an adventure they experienced in my absence, and it was rather remarkable. It seems they constructed a boat with the creatures, and traveled some ways out into the surrounding waters. I enjoy hearing them talk excitedly of their adventures, and am reminded of my own adventures as a child. I finally understand why the tree dwellers have been giving me the many inks, and insisting I write with them. Looking through some of my past entries, I see now that the inks have changed from the black I thought they were to various different colors. I have shown some of the creatures my journal, and they laughed and howled. I did not know they had such a sense of humor. Even now, as I look through this very colorful journal, I cannot help but laugh myself. We will be returning tomorrow, so my sons are with the creatures for the last night here. They have told me they would like to come to Channelwood again, and also asked if they can visit some other ages alone. Though I will have to think over their request, I believe they have proven to me that they are trustworthy and responsible. Catherine will also have to help me decide whether they are ready for travel alone. For now, I must give my farewells to the creatures, for I do not know how long it will be until I visit this age again. I'm going to take a picture of these, just in case. Alright, and then there should be another book here I can read. Ooh, another book. Here we are. Okay, I don't have it in me to read all these journal entries right now. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take pictures of any puzzle clues that I come across, or anything that looks like a puzzle clue. Mostly just the illustrations in these. Stone Ship Age. Constellations. Oh, these are the icons that were on the things out there. And it is a leaf, not a butterfly. Noted. Alright. I should have pulled out a notebook before I started this. I'm just going to open probably a notepad on my computer instead. Alright, so I'm going to take note of the symbols for each respective age. So channelwood is this windmill. Channelwood is the windmill. Stone ship is the one I just went over. Is this, like, lighthouse? I'm gonna call that a lighthouse for now. Stone ship is the lighthouse. I think these are probably gonna be relevant again. Alright, so these crystals are... Oh, this is interesting. Hi, mouse. Ooh, there's transparent ink here. I'm taking pictures of all the puzzle clues I can find. So that I remember them later. How's it going so far? It's going okay. Whoa. How did I do that? What did I do? Oh, here we go. Okay. So I don't know what the, I don't know what this crystals one is yet. But I know that it's, like... I know that it's got, like, lava and meteors and stuff. Take a picture of that. I'm mostly looking for a name for this age. What a perfect glitch to have at the moment I say it's going fine so far. It really is, isn't it? Alright, so the tide is one of the worlds. And this is the mechanical age. Alright, so the tide, and then the mechanical age is the gear. I have a notepad open on my computer to well, keep track of everything that's happening. Alright, so that's the end of that journal. Then there's this one. Well, I already figured that one out. I need these. I forgot how many of these there are. Thank God for the photo album. Because I've played games inspired by this where you can take photos but you can only store a finite amount at a time. Versus where with this one you kind of need to be able to store them all. How many of these are there? That's too damn many to take photos of all of them. I'll have to go find what the corresponding numbers are and then come back, I think. I don't remember there being this many. But at the same time, I feel like there's probably something useful after. Although it is brutal to make you flip through all of them. 300. Nothing after. Okay. So I think that's all the books here. I can back off from this. I got the red page and the blue page in both of these. And then I took photos of the constellations for these, but I have to actually figure out what to do with these pillars first before I can do anything with the constellations, I'm sure. There's this. I'm gonna pull the lever. That's not ominous at all. There's a lot of cave in this cave. I'm gonna want a picture of that. Power to ship, generator switches. Okay, well that's good to know. Can I open you? I cannot open you or you. So I'll need to figure out what the solution is for the generator, which I don't have at the moment. So I'm gonna go up the stairs. Alright, I know I can go over here at some point. Although I don't remember what the time is for this clock. Let me check my photo album, actually. I may have found something already. Alright, clock. I think everything for this one, like, first section of the game is in the first journal. But just to be sure, I'll check all of mine. Don't see a clock anywhere. And then from here on out, it's just going to be all those pictures. So I want to resume my game. Go over here, because there's another lever over here that I need to pull. I'm sure. Alright, so safe. I need the safe code. So that did something. Not sure what, but it did something. Oh, I wonder if I can go down here. I cannot go down here at the moment. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna head back this way, I think. And I wanted to explore all the rest of the stuff in the island before I got to exploring in here. Because I remember something about the stuff in here being important. Okay, how do I climb this? Do I just click? Yeah. Alright, so that doesn't do anything yet. Gonna go over here. We're gonna do all the exploration. Okay, so that's gotta be power to the ship then. Can't get in here at the moment. This is gonna be a lot of me wandering around just trying to figure out, just waiting to stumble across stuff. I always loved how this rocket looks. Yeah, I think it looks really cool. Alright, so I was gonna go. There was somewhere else I needed to go, I think. I think there's one more lever that I need to... Or maybe not. Let me see. Yeah, so now I've got the... Okay, so that did something to the ship over here. Or it should have done something. Okay, whatever that did, it's not accessible yet. It's been too long since I've played this. I don't remember how to do anything. I remember very vaguely, like, what gets done, but not how to do, like, how to do anything. If I can send something over there, I can send something to here. Can't do anything with this house. I can send something to this thing here. This thing here. Or to the gears over here. I'm just gonna leave it over here for now. And I'm gonna go explore back here, I think. Did you beat it before? I've played it before. I can't necessarily say that I've beat it before. But I have played it before, although it's been almost 10 years. So it's been a second. Alright, so I don't need that lever, I need this lever. Alright, here we go. This is what I was meaning to... This is where I wanted to go. Nothing on the walls. Or at least not yet. Alright, library. You played it as a child. Yeah, it's gotta be really difficult for kids. Alright, so there's this thing. There's these things on the wall. That needs a key. I do not have a key for that yet. That's the library. Or that's the sign for the library, so I guess up we go. I'm gonna be reading more journals, I guess. There ain't nothing up here. Can't do anything with that. Can't do anything with this. Let's go back down to the tower then, I guess. So, I have to close the door. That's important. Elevator safety is important, kids. But all jokes aside, I have genuinely no clue what I'm doing. I figure there's gotta be something here that I've missed somewhere. I know I've got the constellations for those things out there, but I'm not sure what to do with them. Let me try messing with this power. So I can't, nothing to go over here. Let's try sending it over here to what I think what I think is a time machine. Oh, and then I have to switch doors. That is a painful mechanic, that having to switch doors every time. Whoa, okay, there's stars up there. Or at least it looked like there were when I was coming in. I think it's just a perspective thing. Alright, so I sent this over to the gears. So now what do I do? That didn't do anything. It was even more painful in the old game because there was a long cutscene for opening the door. Yeah, I'm thankful that there's not a long cutscene for opening the door. Because if there was, I think I would just sort of like throw myself at the door until something happened. Alright, there's ships here that I can't access yet. Oh, I don't think I've been down here yet. This may be the place I need to go to get my puzzle solutions. Ooh, cool music. Yeah, that just turned it off. I know I have to do something with this, but I don't know what. Okay, maybe if I... Oh, I can change the intensity of it. Okay, so it's got 3 levels, I think. I can go 1, 2... Oh, no, I can't change the intensity. It's just on or off. The music in this game is an A+. It really is pretty cool so far. And I appreciate that not every area has music. Dimensional Imager. Topographical extrusion test 40. Marker switch diagrams 47. Water turbulent pools 67. Okay, so let's try 47. Marker switch diagram. Okay, that is, in fact, a diagram of a switch. I'm not sure what I was expecting, but not that. Topographical extrusion test, 40. Okay. So my guess is that's a topographical map of the island. But we don't have, there's not a mountain out here as far as I'm aware. Oh, I mean, there's the tower, but there's not really a... I don't know if that really counts as a mountain. Again, I'm not entirely sure what to do with myself here. This is what excited people in the 90s, the marker diagram. I mean, it's kind of cool. I never played the original version of this. I played, I believe, an early remake or an early remaster the first time I played this. Okay, so if the only major topographical feature on the... If the only major topographical feature on this island is this thing, very eloquent, then I think I probably need to... Or actually, you know what? I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna see if having this, if I change the orientation of this, it'll change anything up in the library up here. Oh, there's something there. 240, 221. Okay, so there's two places I can insert a time. I can insert a time in the time machine, or I can insert a time in this, the big clock face in this tower back out some way. I don't know which way I'm facing in here. But first things first, I am gonna see what I can do here. With this window. I don't think I can do anything. I can see the gears. Okay, so there's a couple of places I can take this. First thing I'm gonna try doing is putting 240 into the clock out on this island. Uh-oh, bot alert. Sorry, let me ban them real quick. No bots allowed. Alright, so 240, 221. I'll want to take a picture of that because I will forget it within the next 5 minutes. Alright, downwards. Yeah, downwards. Notice the music plays when you do something. Oh, it does? Do you play a lot of puzzle games? I play a good amount of puzzle games. Okay, what's 40? 40 is... 6 is 30, so 40 is 8, and then 2. I have the hour hand and the minute hand mixed up. You go to 40. You go to 2. Oh, the water's moving. Ooh, gear bridge. Cool. I don't really know if I would call myself the puzzle master, but... Okay. I play a lot of puzzle games. I play a lot more like... How do I describe this even? Alright, so that changed something. I didn't see what that changed. Well, I've got three levers here. I can't pull you. I can't pull you. I can pull you. Oh, this is what I need to do for the... Alright, so I need 2, 2, 1. Okay. Okay, so it's only 1, 2, 3. So I can set it to 3 through 3. Okay, so first things first, I need to get this top one to 1. This bottom one to... Wait. Okay, so I need to either get the bottom one to 3, and the top one to 2, and then the middle one to 1. Alright, so now I'm back where I started. I'm not necessarily good with these, like, these thinking several steps ahead kind of puzzles. I am a take things step by step kind of puzzle solver. Okay, so I need 2, 2, 1. So I need to get this middle one 1 step ahead, 1 step behind the top one. Alright, so I'm gonna get this top one set to 1. Wait, no. Okay, so I need this top one to be offset. I need this middle one to be offset one more from the bottom. Wait, no. That's not right either. Oh, I can't. Oh, so I have a limited number of turns. Well, that's a pain. Because that's gonna make trial and error a whole lot harder. Alright, so what I need to do is I need to get the top one set to 2. And this middle one offset 1 from the bottom one. Okay, so I need to have this one at 1. Okay, so how many pulls do I have? Because if I have a limited number of pulls, chances are that I have the exact number of pulls I need to finish this. Wait a second. Okay. So I am going to start by turning this top one. No. Okay, so that doesn't work. I mean, it is literally a troll. Okay. No, that's not what I need. That's not what I need. So I need to line up 2 and 1, but not only do I need to line up 2 and 1, I want to be at 1 on this top one, probably 3 on this bottom one, and 3 on this middle one, and 1 on this bottom one. Okay. I turn this. Turn this. Turn this. Turn this. Damn it. Okay. That's not it. I'm not good with this specific kind of puzzle. I am gonna try something that may be entirely stupid, but maybe the right answer. Nope. Okay, so it's not turning the top 2 times and the bottom one time. So I don't want those two lined up. I want the top two lined up. You're thinking outside the box now, though. Well, that's somewhat reassuring. That's not it. Wait, it's not physically possible to turn the top one twice, the middle one twice, and the bottom one once. It's not. Because no matter which one you turn the middle one. Wait, what's correct? Did I have it and I didn't notice? Oh, now I've got them all lined up, but it's not gonna... Hi, Caddy. Thank you for the raid. It's not possible to solve it that way. Okay, so it's not... Thank you for the raid. So if it's not possible to solve it the way I've been trying to solve it... Wait a second. What if I just do this one twice? This one twice. And this one once. That was not the answer. Okay. But I think it's gotta be something... I think it's gotta be something outside of the... I found the most hated puzzle in the game as my first puzzle. Love that, Alright, so that's not it, I don't think. What am I missing here? I'm gonna try something else that's a little bit outside of the box, and then I'm gonna go back to trying to get the numbers. Nope, that did not do anything. Okay. There's gotta be something I'm missing here. What if you look at the clock? Okay, but I know what time the clock is because I manually set the clock. I set the clock to 2:40. And there's no 4 or 0 on the dial, so it can't be that I have to match the time on the clock. Unless there's something else with the clock that I'm missing? I'm going to figure this out eventually, because I'm stubborn like that. had a dumb idea. Hey, it's not dumb if it works. I know it's hard not to help, but I kind of want to figure this out on my own. It makes it feel more worth it when I can. I have a feeling there's something else I'm missing here. So, Arisa, what's the dumb idea? Two, 3, 1? You know, maybe? I'm still not entirely sure how to get it there, but... Wait, yes I do. Wrong lever. Wrong lever! Can I do anything with you? No, clicking on you just brings me back to the puzzle. I don't think it's 2, 3, 1, although I can try. Nope. Wait, no, damn it. Okay, that's not it. I still think it's probably the best place to start by turning this bottom one twice. Or actually, maybe 3 times would do it? No, because that just brings us back to 3, 3, 3. Can you not pull this unless it's... No, you have to click and hold, I think. What are you trying to do? So I have this clue. That's, let me get my photo album. I have this clue. So 240 and 221. So 240 was the time I needed to put on the clock to get in here. So I figured that given that we have these 3 gears with 3 numbers, I have to make 221 on the numbers, on the gears. But given that everybody has been talking about, 1, how much they hate this puzzle, and 2, how much this puzzle's a little bit of a troll, maybe more than a little bit, how much this puzzle's a troll, I think I probably have to do something a little bit more outside the box, but I am not sure what. It's not physically possible to turn the top 2 gears twice and the bottom gear once. And I tried already pulling each lever twice, and then pulling this one once. That's not it. Saying it's... Well, that's the funny thing. I can't figure out how to set the gear to 221. Because I've got, I think, 5 lever pulls. See, now I've got it set to 221, but I can't get it to the front. you just... Again, it's not dumb if it works. Or if it's even a more viable solution than the one I've got going. That's not it. Is there multiple of the same number? I mean, there's, I can show you the clue again. The clue is this, if it ever wants to load. This is the clue I've got. No, on the gear. No, it's just the 1, 2, 3. It just repeats 1, 2, 3 as far as I'm aware. I might have to do a double-digit transition. I hate to sound dumb, but I don't think I know what a double-digit transition is. Please let me have one more. Nope, I don't have any more. Thanks. I'm confused as to what you mean by the second roll. Because they've each got 1, 2, and 3 on them, as far as I'm aware. That didn't work. One roll. I have no idea what you mean by that. That didn't work. Can I pull on this? Nope, I can't. That just brings me in and out of the puzzle. You almost had it just the other way around. What? So I pull this one 1. And do this one 2? Nope. I've got to be missing something here. I think I'm probably going to want to come back to this puzzle a little bit later. For now, I'm going to go back here and see if moving this dial around does anything with the other ones. Wait a second, I thought I had the lever on up here. I thought I had the lever on over here. I need a cup of tea to calm down. Honestly, same a little bit. I'm probably, like, frustratingly missing the point. Oh, what's up here? That's the tree. I can't go there. Oh, there's a gravestone here. This seems like it could be something important. Alright, so yeah, for now I'm just gonna mess around with this and see what I can do. It's not my fault. That's good to know. The solution's probably really stupid. You could always save it for another time. I think that's probably what I'm gonna end up doing. Is go and walk around and see what other paths I can find. Okay, so there's nothing over here with the library. This is where it was with the 221 and 240. Oh, I've got music again. That means I gotta be doing something right. I mean, I definitely get wanting to brute force the puzzles, but with this game, you kinda... With this game, the solutions are so often unconventional that it's very, very difficult to brute force the puzzles. You will get the puzzle even if it means struggling. I get that, and I have no intention of fully giving up on this. I'm just waiting. I'm gonna wait, I'm gonna see what my other options are, and I'm gonna come back later. Because, I mean, I will need to solve this eventually. I don't exactly have an option in that case. It also doesn't help that I'm a little bit more brain dead than normal today. Work was exhausting, and then I accidentally fell asleep before my stream, and I just woke up before I got here, so... Oh, here's something. This is probably for the time machine, because that's dates and times. Let me see what's up here in the library direction. So that's the ships. Nothing out there at the moment. Oh, gotta close the elevator door first. On one hand, that's annoying. On the other hand, it's a really cool little detail to feature. Trying to figure out that puzzle made me tired. There's something. This puzzle's actually a decent one, thankfully. Oh, woohoo! Well, I'm mostly just gonna take every, piece of information I can find. Instead of having to, find a puzzle and come all the way back. Instead of having to find a puzzle somewhere else and come all the way back here to find... 724. Well, that is definitely not the gears in the... That's definitely not the gears in the clock tower. But it could be something else. I don't quite know what I'm supposed to be looking at out here. I'm sure it's something, but I'm not quite sure what. Alright, close the door. Go down. I played Broken Age ages ago. It's hard to see when the image isn't automatically centered like in the original. Okay, so there's something I've got to be looking at here. I'm just not entirely sure what. Nothing there. Nothing there. I think the only other place it, like, snaps to is this rocket ship over here. $59 volts. That's got to be something as well. I want to remember that. And then let's go up here and see what I can find. Alright, so I don't see anything there. So I'm gonna go over to the time machine, I think, and try entering some dates and times. And see what that does for me. I wasn't expecting this game to fry my brain this much. Although it might be that my brain was already a little bit fried from work today. For a second I thought the color of the wood changed, but I guess it's... I don't think it did, actually. I think it's probably just... Okay. While I'm in here, I'm gonna go through my photo album and see if there's anything from here. That's 221, 724, 59 volts, and the dates and times. Those are not in the order I took them. Weird. Okay, so I think the 724... I think the 724 might be the generator switches. I found the worst puzzle in the game first. Love that. So yeah, I think the 724 might be the generator switches down here. Oh, I can't jump off. Rip. Did I flip this switch? I think up is the on position. Yeah, up is the on position for these, I think. Wait, this is not where the generator switches were. There's gotta be... Did you explore the whole island yet? I think I've explored most of it. I might have missed somewhere. But I think the only place I missed would have been the clock tower, because I didn't have the clue to get into it yet. Whew. I'm mostly just trying to figure out what's going on. Okay, so dates and times is what I was going to try over here. So actually, let me check my photo album first. This one. Okay, so we've got October 11th, 1984, 10:04 a.m. Okay, here we go. So I want October 11th. $1984. And then what was the time? I keep accidentally clicking out of the game instead of what I want, what I mean to do, which is click out of the puzzle. Not settings. What am I doing? It's got dark in here, I feel like. Okay. Photo album is what I need. $10:04 a.m. Okay. Seven, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, constellations. So this has to do with the... This is not a time machine, this is a planetarium. I figured since he was talking about ages, he would have a time machine, but... Instead it's a planetarium. Okay, so let me look at what my constellations in the book I had. Yeah, again, these are not in the order I took them in. Alright, so what am I looking for? I'm looking for 3 bright stars and 2 or 4 little stars in like a cross shape. Photo album. This is not it. That's not it. Alright, so we've got the leaf. So October 10th, 1984 is the leaf. Let me write that down. Oct 10, 1984. Or was it October 10th or was it October 11th? October 11th, 1984 is the leaf at 10:04 a.m. Okay, so now what was the next date / time I have? January 17th, 12:07, 5:46 a.m. Alright. So, move this up. January. I have already forgotten what day. Photo album. January 17th, 12:07. January 17th. No, you should be 1. 12:07 at let's see. No, not settings. Why do I keep clicking settings? Photo album. 5:46 a.m. Alright, so that's going to be 05:46. 05. Wait, no, 46 a.m. Alright. So that puts us at 3 bright stars with 2 and 2. Now I get to look at my constellation book. Why do I keep clicking settings? Constellation book. Alright, here we are. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. Nope. Here we are. So this is the snake. Alright, so then Jan 17th, 12:07 at 5:46 a.m. is the snake. And then I have November 23rd, 9791. Every world has some very scary rooms as a child. Ah. I don't ever remember making it very far past this first island. Because I remember, I think I got stuck on the clock puzzle, to be honest. I've already forgotten what date I was supposed to be looking at. Okay, November 23rd, 9791. Right, so November, let's bring this up. November 27. And then what year was it? I should really just have a notebook instead of taking photos of all of these. 9791 at 6:57 p.m. So 9791, the 7th. 9791 at 6 something p.m. So 6 p.m. would be 12 and 6 is 18. And then what time was... What time was it? 6:57 p.m. $57. Alright. I can't see the constellation here. I must not have the right date. November 23rd. Not 27th. November 23rd. Oh, I got an achievement! Woo! Okay, so we've got 3 big stars and a whole bunch of little ones. 3 big stars in like an L shape. I think that's the beetle. Okay, so if I write that down, I'm gonna go November 23rd, 9791 at 6:57 p.m. is the beetle. Alright. And I think I know what to do with this, because I had the little screens turned on, I just didn't know which ones were which. So I can turn off everything that isn't the leaf, the snake, beetle, anchor I don't need. I don't need the arrow. I needed the leaf. I don't need the cross or the bird. Whoa! That did something. I wonder if that did something over on the beach. Yes, it did! Woo! Okay, we're getting somewhere. Finally. Not exactly much to see here, except for this door. Oh, this is cool. I got to another age, I think. So you can teleport through the books. That would explain how those people got trapped in the books, I guess. Except I can't go back down there, so now I have to solve puzzles to get up here. Let's go this way to start, I think. No, I can't go anywhere down here. No thank you. There is no self-promotion allowed in my streams. That puzzle was way less stupid. Oh, it's just a book. I recognize what I said was a little bit dumb. Okay, so there's the lighthouse. So this must be the, I wrote this down. This is the stone ship age. Because I read about this in one of the journals. Okay, we've got a telescope out here. I can change my bearing. How do I stop changing my bearing? Do I just click off? It goes automatically, I think. Okay, so I can move to one side or the other. Oh, I can only move one way, so if I miss it, I have to go all the way back around. I want like 210, I think. Nope, why? Okay, I'm just gonna click off for now, because I don't know what to do with this or where I need to have that pointed. I'm gonna go back over this way, and then I'm gonna take one of my other paths off this ship. So I can get over to this lighthouse here. It's really dark in this lighthouse. What am I using a key for? So I've got this key that I can click on and I can drag, but I can't, like, bring anywhere, I don't think. Nope. That's gotta do something. Let's climb this ladder. Up. I want to go up. Why will you not let me climb the ladder? Do I have to unlock the ladder or something? Oh, there's a keyhole right there. I don't know if my brightness is just too far down or what, but it's hard to see stuff. There we go. Turn my brightness up a little. That makes it easier to see. So how do I do this then? Do I just have to... No. How do I... What is this meant to tell me to do here? Oh, it can't get that close. Why? So there's steps there, but I can't go down because it's full of water. So I guess I am gonna go over this way. That did something, I'm sure, but I'm not sure what. Oh, I love the little umbrella. It's got music, but I'm not sure, like, what it did. Maybe I have to click this and then move this over? No? And now I'm lost again. Alright, let me look at the clues I have so far. I mean, for most games, I would assume that the clues would be found in generally the same area as they need to be used in. But with this game in particular, I'm not going to make that assumption because it might be a little bit dumb. So that doesn't seem to do anything I can tell. I'm sure it does something, I just can't tell what. Nothing changed in either of those. Nothing changed in here. So I've got 3 things I can do. I've got 3 paths I can take. I can try and do something with this. Binoculars. That has got steps on it. I can go up here. Or at least it looks like it had steps on it from the... Maybe it's not this mast, maybe it's another mast. I could have sworn one of them looked like it had steps on it in the thing. Alright, I am once again confused. Oh, there's a... I don't think I can do anything with those. I thought they were bells, but they're ropes. I'm gonna go back over to this lighthouse. Alright, so there's broken glass here. I'm assuming I need to cut the key loose from wherever it is, whatever it's doing. There's a key here and a keyhole there, but the key can't go in the keyhole. So what am I supposed to do with the key? So nothing I can interact with on this, like, door thing here. So there's gotta be something sharp I can get somewhere else, then. I've gotta be honest, I don't remember ever making it past the first age at all. So I am completely out of my depth. So then maybe I can do something over here. I can't tell if there's something underwater there or if it's just the shadow from something else. This has got to do something. Maybe it has something to do with... No, I don't think it's the shape of the rocks. So they've only got three things. Maybe I go 1, 3, 2? Just closest to farthest? 3, 2? No. That's not it. What am I supposed to be doing? They changed the interface on that thing that makes it more confusing for no reason. Of course they did. I don't know what it does. There's power cords going to the lighthouse. Oh, wait a second. That changes which of these little things you can go down. That makes so much more sense. And also, it's hella dark. I can't see anything down here. Oh, here we go. Here's something. Oh, I like the music in here. So I've got teapot, teacups, candles, and cups. Beyond that, doesn't look like there's anything I can interact with. Oh, here's stuff. There's gems in there. Coins in there. Yet nothing in this middle one. I can interact with the globe. That seems like it could be something important. Don't think I can do anything with the bed. Okay, 2 globes, both of which I can interact with. That's gotta mean something. Oh, that's cool. What do we have in the desk drawers? We have a syringe and medicine. Interesting. Then a knife and some potion bottles, and then a red page. I'm sure I need that. Well, I do not know what I'm doing in here. Medicine. Well, excuse me for assuming it's medicine and not just, like, immediately assuming, like... I don't know, what do you even get in a vial like that other than medicine? Like, I mean, anything that's sold in a vial like that is generally intended to be used with a syringe, and I can't really think of... I want a room like that. Honestly, same. It's like... so big in here. Nothing on these shelves to the side, either. Oh, these have letters in them. Or numbers, maybe? There's something here burned into the wood. Or maybe it's just like a stain on the wood grain, I don't know. Alright, so I don't know what I'm doing in here at the moment. So I'm gonna move on to another one of these cave things. Let's try the one closest to us, I think. Alright, that one is you. Oh, it's like a planetarium. Cool. Or not really a planetarium, it's underwater. Alright, so that doesn't do anything at the moment. And there's nothing else down here as far as I can tell. So I must need to restore power, I think. Yeah, hard to believe that the same guy did the interior design for the room and the hallway. Although I guess if you're on a budget, then it would make sense to focus on more on the area you're actually living in and less on the hallway. Alright, so let's check out this last one then. Not that one. I wanted to go this way. Over to this one. Not that one. This one. This one. This way. Wait, that's not right either? Then where is that third one? Not like there's anywhere else to go here. You're full of water. You're full of water. Maybe I just have to do this again. Nope, you are still full of water. Alright, so this third one must be somewhere else entirely then. Maybe it has to do with the lighthouse? Okay, there's not any less water in here. I've done the first one and I've done the second one, haven't I? Then what's up with the third? Where even is the third? That's the only one that made noise. So I figure that's a sound cue. Well, both of these are still full of water. And maybe you're the one I need to go to? No, you're still full of water too. What the hell? I thought I had this figured out. Okay, so the first one is this hallway. That's the one I was just in. It's the change they made to the puzzle that's causing my issue. Of course it is. Alright, so that's the first one. This one's the second one. That one's the second one. Okay. I've been down here now. So you're full of water, you're full of water. So you must be... No, what the hell? I thought I was doing this right. It's not like there's anything up here. Maybe I have to move it while the button is going? Nope, because now you two are still full of water. The hell, man? You know what? Please go ahead. I am lost. In the original, there were buttons. There were 3 buttons to set up a gear shift. Okay. You could change the. You could not change the position after hitting the small button. Okay. Okay, so that works. So I have to change it to the position first and then hit the small button? No, that didn't work either. Alright, so as of right now, all 3 of y'all are full of water. So maybe I have to hit the button again? You're full of water, you're full of water. You're still full of water. So I've got to be doing something wrong then. So maybe I've got to hit the small button, move it, and then hit the small button again. So just moving it on its own doesn't do anything. Alright, so now if I hit the small button, so I have to move it first and then hit the small button, right? And then don't touch it. Okay. Okay, you're still full of water. They made this more finicky than necessary. Okay. So it didn't do anything up here. It didn't do anything down here. So I'm gonna check the lighthouse again. Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay, what am I doing down here? There's a spout. I'm still confused as to what this is meant to, as to what I do with that now, though. Although that's something I can probably figure out. Oh, I came here after moving it to the right position, but since I touched the lever, it got messed up. Ah. Okay, well that did something, because now there's no more water coming out of it, but I'm not entirely sure what it did. I can't do anything with these pointed, what are they called? These bricks that stick out of the wall. I can't do anything with those. I am trying to think here. Not necessarily succeeding, but trying. Alright, so whatever I did with that faucet did something. I just don't know what. There's that grate in the floor. Wait, maybe now that I let the water out of the barrel, if I fill this with water again, the barrel will float? Maybe? No. That didn't seem to work. I'm so close. Okay, well. Wait a second, I left the faucet open, didn't I? There we go. See, I knew my puzzle game brain would come in handy eventually. Well, would decide to make itself known eventually. Okay, so close the faucet. And then go back over here and fill this back up with water. And now the barrel should float. Yes, it does. Woo! And that's what I need to use with the key. And then I get another key. Not that. You. You are my other key. To unlock that, which will let me climb up here. And do something. Whoa. Alright, that did. Oh, I've got lights over here now. But it's probably time limited, isn't it? Oh yeah, I can see it go down already. So I'm gonna wanna bring it up as much as possible and then make a run for it. So now I'm gonna move this. Oh, that should be open actually. Shoot, 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 shoot. Okay. I can see stuff now. Music again. What is in here that needs power? This thing, probably. Okay, so all the candles are lit now. So what else do I need to do here? There's gotta be something with the power. Maybe it's the other room that I have to go to? It's probably the other room that I have to go to. This is a hell of an Airbnb if it actually is one. Oh, you can actually hear the buzz of the lights. That's kind of cool. Oh, I can go down here, too. I didn't realize that I could go down here. Huh? Oh, it's all dark. Damn it. So not a glitch. Not a glitch, by design. Alright, gonna turn on the power again. That's gotta be really annoying for if you're living here. Alright, power's on. Let's go down this way. I've never been more thankful for the existence of a sprint key. kind of cool. Was this like a dungeon or something? Hello, what are you? You are a rose. Okay, a rose, a skull. Rose, skull. Ooh, freaky mask. Well, not that freaky, just a little bit. And drafting tools. Someone was making a map. There's a blue page. Let's go next door down. Half a page. Okay. Let me take a picture of this. Nothing in there. Okay. Let's see this one. Thing. Nothing. Can you hold both the red and the blue page now? I think I probably always could. I just had never held them both at once. So I think changing this to a skull probably did something in the other room, but I'm gonna have to go turn the power back on. Yep. Okay, I wish they didn't do that every time. Like, you can just show the lights turn off and play the sound effect. You can only hold one page at a time. Oh, that must have been a pain. Okay, power's all the way on. Let's go. I got places to be and shit to do. Alright, so first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go check down this one to see if the light reset itself. I should have enough time. Long ass hallway. Light did not reset itself. Good. So now I don't have to go back down here if I know. Now I don't have to go back down here if I have to reset the power. There was kind of a story reason for having to pick one page or the other. I mean, this is just a theory that I've got going on, but the two dudes who are trapped in the books are the journal writer's two sons, aren't they? My guess is you have to choose between using the power for good and using the power for your own motivations. So this still doesn't do anything. Figures. I may not have actually made it this far in the game before, but I do remember, I'm not sure what this thing does. I figure this thing has got to do something. Yeah, well that's how I figured out that they're his... That's how I figured out that they're his sons, because he mentions in the books that his sons are Sirius and whatever the other dude's name that starts with an A. And the dude in the red book asks me if I'm Sirius, so it's safe to assume, or presumably safe to assume, that Sirius is the guy's brother, which makes him, what's his name? Whatever his name with the A is. I'm not sure what to do here. Let me look at my hints I got in the photo album. Because there was something about the lighthouse here. So there's, I think, the only thing I really had about the lighthouse. Yeah, stone chip age from bird's eye view. That makes sense. So there's the lighthouse. There is ship 1, ship 2, and the little water control tower. So no real hints. Alright, so the power cables only go to these 2 places, I think. So there's gotta be something I can... Okay, I'm gonna try something. I am gonna go down here. I don't think I can switch the thing unless the power's on. I'm gonna go down there, switch the skull over to a rose again. Okay, here goes. Please don't let me run out of time this time. Change you over to a rose. Okay, rose is... Okay, turn you on. You're over to a rose, and now I gotta go back over this way, I think. I think that might be connected to the... Oh! I did not realize this was a thing here. That was wrong. Okay. There's another door down here. I can't see shit. I need to go turn the power back on. I found the room. Okay. That was entirely by accident. I was thinking that the rose might be connected to the thing on the desk, not to the doors in the hallway. I guess the rose would make sense for a compass room, given that it's, you know, the compass rose. Okay. You know what? I think this is probably a pretty good place to stop for the night. I'm getting pretty tired, and before long I'm gonna be too brain dead to solve any kind of puzzle. So I think I am probably gonna stop here for today. Let me save. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna save here. And then I will probably pick this up sometime next week, or maybe again this weekend. It really depends on how I'm feeling. But, thank you all so much for stopping by. Let me see if there's anyone I can raid. No one I'm following. No one playing the same game, I don't think. Yeah, so I don't think I have anyone to raid today. But, thank you so much for stopping by. I'm streaming again on Friday. What am I playing on Friday? I don't remember what I'm doing on Friday. I'm doing something on Friday. Mouse, you have a friend doing art? Sure. I'm glad to go raid them. Okay. For those of y'all on YouTube, I don't know if there's anyone on YouTube today, but, for those of y'all on... Oh, yeah, posting it here works. Alright, let me go ahead and raid them, and then yeah, I'll be back on Friday. I'm not planning on playing Myst again. But yeah, I'll be back on Friday. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm gonna go ahead and start this raid. And then I'll see you all on Friday if you want to stop by. Thank you. Bye.